Hey, you might be thinking about building a new home right now. Inventory is really low with resale properties, buyer demand is high, bidding wars are happening like crazy. It just seems like it's less of a hassle, right? It might benefit you to go with a brand new home, and it might not benefit you. A lot of things have changed in the last year with new construction, and I'm here to talk about those changes with you. Hey guys, my name is McKenzie Miya. I'm a realtor here in northern Utah with Equity Real Estate, and I'm helping people relocate to Utah every single day. And I absolutely love it when you guys reach out to me. So if you're thinking about moving here or you want to be up to date on what it's like to live here in Utah, be sure to subscribe. I'd love to chat with you. My contact information is going to be on the screen. Be sure to message, call, text me, whatever is most convenient for you. Days, nights, weekends, I never stop working for you, so be sure to reach out. A lot of people are considering new construction. New construction could help the housing market considerably. A new construction is nice. You get into something new, something that's never been lived in before. You get to choose the style of your home, choose the lot, upgrades. I mean, it sounds like a no-brainer with the market conditions, right? Well, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the process of new construction, processes that are happening currently that I'm experiencing in the market, and talk you through on what decision you should make moving forward. The way new construction is being handled today versus just a couple years ago has changed completely. I mean, you used to be able to walk into a community, you decide you like the community, you walk through the model homes, you pick which model you want to go through, you decide what upgrades you want to go with, you wait 8-10 months, even sometimes a year, you then move into your house and you're good to go. Sounds super smooth, sounds super nice. And yes, that is the way it used to be, but that simply is not the case anymore. There are some builders that you were able to lock in the price on a contract, and now some of these builders are changing the way that they're doing things. They're no longer even setting a price. Some builders are building out communities, and then you as a buyer have to come in with your biggest and best price and offer what you think the home is worth, which is just crazy. Some builders will have a base price in mind, but it's not just the base price at the end of the day. There will be multiple people making offers on the house, so you have to come in with your biggest and best price. This has never been a thing until recently because of where new construction has gone. Issues are ongoing with supply costs that are way up. Building cost is up. Builders are behind right now. They cannot build houses fast enough. It's costing them more money to build than it ever has before. And in some cases, these buyers that are under contract with the property and new construction, they're finding out that the builder is going to raise the price even though they are under contract because of costs that they're incurring in the building aspect. Some builders are being thrown out of the contract, if you will. They have the option to move forward, but now with the price that they agreed upon. So if you're out there looking at new construction, just understand there are new ways it's being handled as compared to a couple years ago. You know, I understand why builders are needing to do this. If it's costing them more money to build a home than what they're getting back from you, it's not going to benefit them, and it's going to put them out of business. If they continue to do this, they're not going to be in business anymore, and builders are having to change their ways in order for their company to continue to build homes. I know of one builder in town that's no longer going to let the buyer pick any amenities, pick the style of the home, or have any say in the home. They're exclusively going to be building spec homes and selling them to whomever comes in with the highest and best offer. You also need to consider resale and new construction. Location is huge. Location is real estate. The location of a lot could appreciate faster on a resale property, that's a property that someone has lived in, versus a new construction home, because of the location alone. So just make sure that you're weighing out all your pros and cons. You as a buyer should consider all of these things when planning to build a new home in these market conditions. The pros of a new construction home are great. You get a newer property, the maintenance on them is probably going to be farther down the line because everything in there is brand new. Brand new roof, brand new water heater, brand new AC unit. Builders will usually throw in a warranty on the home too. And under normal market conditions, you get to pick the design of the property, the style of the property, the lot size. And these new communities that are going up here in Utah, they're including amenities. These amenities are things like a swimming pool, a park, a gym. But one thing to understand about these amenities is there's usually extra fees that are tied onto them that are going to be probably in your HOA fees. All right, so let's talk about the cons of home building. One big con is land is very scarce. So a lot of the times in these new construction homes, they're having to go more out west because everything that is within close proximity is already built. Land is scarce and they're having to go farther away. Also, new construction homes are starting to build smaller lots to maximize profits. Back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, we weren't as worried about having a land shortage. So lots are bigger in these ages of homes. You need to consider the extra costs that you're going to be responsible for after the home is built. Many people forget that after your home is complete, you need to invest in blinds, drapes, shutters. Whereas when you go into a resale property, a property that has already been lived in, these things are usually already included in the price. Another price to consider is landscaping costs. Occasionally, landscaping costs will be included in the price of the home, but not very often. So you need to consider having the price of putting a sprinkler line in, edge curbing, trees, shrubs, the price to lay down sod. People get really caught up in the excitement of having a new home that they totally forget on the additional costs that come along with it. You know, a lot of people don't think about this, but also considering the neighborhood of where that new construction home is being built. And as I mentioned before in this video, a lot of builders are having to go farther out west, away from the city, in order to obtain land. And this could affect the appreciation of the home as compared to a resale home that's closer to the city. So just remember that real estate is all about location. If you're thinking about building in the Box Elder, Weber, Davis, Salt Lake County, make sure that you reach out to me because you want to make sure that you have someone that's advocating for you. If you're having to do this by yourself, the chances of you getting beat out by another buyer is going to be really high. I do this for a living. I scavenger out communities and different builders. And if you have to work your day job and do this on your downtime, you're going to get way behind the game, especially here in Utah and the housing market that we're currently in. You want someone that's going to help negotiate prices for you. You want to know what's fair. What do the comparables sell for in the same community? And another important reason is the contract that's provided by the builder. Most builders draft up their own contract from their attorney. Real estate has a lot of foreign terms. It's hard to understand the ins and outs if you're not living in this world every day. If you needed to go to court for whatever reason, who's going to represent you? My guess is that you're not going to have the attorney that drafted up the contract for the builder advocate for you. It's nice to have someone help walk you through the building process, help you understand what's normal, what to expect, what kind of inspections to do. A good example is running a sewer scope. Many people ask if it's even worth doing. Heck yes. I've seen 5 new construction homes with shattered sewers and people go, well, it's a brand new house. Why do I need to do that? They just barely put it in. You got to understand that all of these landscapers, everybody with these cats, these skid steers, all these backhoes, they are crushing the pipes because the ground hasn't settled. So yes, I would spend the extra money. Maybe it's an extra $100 for a sewer scope, but that's $5,000 down the line. That's your butt. I've seen new sinks and they leak like a waterfall. I'm going to get an inspection done. I'm going to make sure that everything is done right. I'm going to make sure that everything the builder does is the way that you want it done, because it's not the builder that builds the house, it's the subcontractors, right? I'm going to make sure that your house is turnkey. Is the builder going to do that for you? No, they're just trying to get the house sold and off their plate. I work for you and it costs you nothing. Like I said, this is no charge to you. This is all being charged to the seller or the builder, and that's how realtor fees work, is buyer doesn't pay anything. So be sure to reach out to me if you're buying or selling or doing new construction here in Utah. I am here for you. I'm helping people every single day and I absolutely love it. So my contact information is going to be right here on the screen. You can call me days, nights, weekends, anytime is great, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.